Mm-mm.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our review class for our lump practitioners. Today, we shall focus on liver and gallbladder. Let's start the ball rolling. Ma'am Trix of Sampaloc, Manila, Philippines. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Doc.
What is the function of the liver?
It regulates the blood volume, it regulates menstruation, and it moistens the eyes and the sinews.
Actually, maraming functions ng liver in Western medicine. Since we're dealing
Mm.
with TCM, so we'll just mention the TCM functions. What is the function of the liver in its relationship to blood?
It stores blood, so it retains blood and regulates its volume and circulation. Hence, it's called the sea of blood. It nourishes liver, controls liver yang, and prevents bleeding. Also regulates blood volume to nourish tissues and sinews and physiological activities.
Kaya dapat adequately nourished ang liver um, so that it can store blood, no? Kasi if the liver
Mm-mm,
cannot store blood, walang nourishment, dahil mahina ang kidney,
mm-mm,
uh,
mm-hmm,
magkakaroon ng bleeding. Diba?
mm-hmm.
What happens when the liver fails to store blood? Kami-mention ko lang kanina.
Uh, yes. So, bleeding will occur, vomiting with blood, nosebleed, cough with blood, profuse menstrual bleeding, or metrorrhagia.
Okay, very good. What are the signs of liver blood deficiency or insufficient blood in the liver?
If insufficient liver blood deficiency, there's dizziness, blurry vision, trembling limbs, numb limbs, scanty menstruation, or amenorrhea.
Okay. Vision, menstruation, scanty
Mm-mm.
menstruation. When body is active, where does the blood go?
The blood flows to the muscles and sinews. It gives nourishment to tissues and gives us energy. And the lack of blood makes a person tired.
Okay, so if you're tired all the time, it could be that you have an issue with your
This
liver.
is blood.
What happens when the skin and muscles are well nourished by blood?
It enables to assist attacks of exterior pathogens.
Okay, so for you not to be invaded by pathogenic factors like wind, cold, dampness, heat, diba?
Mm-mm.
You should make sure that your liver is in good working condition, no? What are the
Mm-mm.
points?
Point liver 3
Blood,
and
bladder 18, very good.
other 18.
When body is resting, kanina when body is active, where does the blood go? Skin and muscles. When the body is resting, where does the blood go?
The blood flows back to the liver, which contributes to restoring the person's energy.
Good. What does the liver blood regulate?
Menstruation also influences the directing and penetrating vessels, two extraordinary vessels that are closely related to the uterus. It's also important in women's physiology and pathology, problems due to liver Qi or liver blood.
Okay, the directing is the CV, penetrating is the T.
Mm-mm.
What are
Shown
the symptoms of blood deficiency in relation to menses?
amenorrhea and scanty periods.
What are the symptoms of blood heat in relation to menses?
Excess blood. It's also heavy.
What are the symptoms of liver Qi stagnation in relation to menses?
Stasis of blood, blood with dark clots, painful periods.
So if a patient comes to you complaining of dysmenorrhea, you will have to consider liver Qi
Yes.
stagnation as a cause, diba? So you start asking,
Yeah.
what is the color of your menstrual blood? Marami bang
Mm-mm.
class? No?
Mm-mm.
What does the liver blood moisten?
The eyes and the sinews.
So that means,
Moistens and brightens the eyes and moistens and nourishes the sinews.
so eyes and sinews. So blurry vision, lack of liver blood, diba? Or deficient liver blood.
Mm-hmm.
And also, hindi well lubricated yung sinews mo.
Dry eye.
What are symptoms of deficiency of liver blood on the eyes?
Blurred vision, floater in eyes, dry eyes.
You're familiar with floaters, right?
Yes.
Okay. What are symptoms of blood heat in relation to the eyes?
Eyes may become red and painful.
What are symptoms of deficient blood in relation to sinews?
Muscle cramps and contraction of tendons.
So if the patient has muscle cramps, think of liver blood deficiency, di ba? Kaya affected yung muscles niya. No? Muscle cramps.
Muscle cramps.
What are symptoms of internal wind in relation to sinews?
Tremors and convulsion.
What is the relationship between liver and blood?
If the blood is normal, it affects the liver, and if the liver is abnormal, it affects the blood.
Yes. Ganun sila, ka-mutual. What do
Uh,
improper liver functions lead to in relation to the skin?
Skin conditions like eczema or psoriasis.
So treat the liver. What does the smooth flow of liver qi affect? Which makes sense, di ba? Kasi kung kulang ka ng blood, you'll have yin deficiency, right? And so there will be heat. So it's so itchy, di ba? Mm.
Mm-mm.
What does the smooth flow of liver qi affect?
Emotional state, digestion, and secretion of bile.
So you have good emotional state, you have good digestion, you have good bile secretion. That means you secrete bile, so you can emulsify your fats. Pero kung may fatty liver ka, so that means hindi maganda yung liver qi flow mo, no? Hmm. What does the liver ensure the smooth flow of?
The chi.
Yes, it ensures that smooth flow of qi throughout the body, all organs, all directions. How does the liver qi move?
The liver chi moves partially upwards and partially outwards in all directions to ensure smooth and unimpeded flow of liver chi everywhere.
What is the relationship between liver and qi?
It governs coursing and discharging of qi, regulates emotional activities. The free qi circulation creates calm, easy emotions.
What symptoms happen when qi is obstructed?
Um, there's liver qi stagnation, depression, anxiety, and frequently
So that means
sighing.
you have to move all the time, or
Yeah.
you should have regular acute treatments at least twice a month, diba? Or once a month. Otherwise, you'll have all of this anxiety, depression, frequent sighing. What symptoms happen when the chi becomes restrained?
Mm, it will be hyperactive. The liver chi will be hyperactive. Irritability, there's irritability, anger, headache, insomnia, hypochondrial or abdominal distension, feeling of oppression in chest and sensation of lump in throat. And in women, it gives rise to premenstrual tension, including depression and irritability and distension of breast.
Yeah, that's why I make sure that your liver chi is not stagnated, no? Kailangan tuloy-tuloy. Remember the formula for liver chi stagnation? I remember the 4 points because I use it all the time, especially when
Perch.
I'm stressed.
Mm.
Next, what are the effects of anger?
Makes Qi rise and blood stagnate in chest.
No. Okay, so what happens when the liver chi is subtracted sa emotions?
You'll
Okay.
be frustrated, depressed, and there's repression of anger.
Yes. What is the function of the liver chi?
It assists in digestion, aids spleen ascending and stomach descending, gallbladder bile secretion.
Yes. What are the symptoms of liver stomach disharmony?
Poor appetite, epigastric distension pain, bouch, hiccup, and acid regurgitation.
What are the symptoms of liver spleen disharmony?
Abdominal distension, pain, loose stool, undigested food, obstructs transformation and transportation of food.
What are the symptoms of
PNP.
liver gallbladder disharmony?
Hypochondriac pain, bitter taste in mouth, jaundice, and belching.
What are the symptoms of stagnant liver qi in relation to digestion? So this happens when you are stressed emotionally.
The flow of bile is obstructed. There's also bitter taste, belching, jaundice, and inability to digest fats.
What does the liver control?
The sinews,
Yeah.
it's the extension of the liver.
Okay. So when you have weakness of the limb muscles, this is related to the spleen. When you have cramps, contractions, difficulty flexing, extending, this will reflect pathology of the liver. Yung weakness is spleen. What happens when the liver blood is in abundance in relation to the sinews?
The sinews will be moistened and nourished, ensuring smooth movement of joints and good muscle action.
What happens when liver blood is deficient in relation to the sinews?
Causes contractions and spasms or impaired extension or flexion, numbness of limbs, tingling, muscle cramps.
Yes. What does the liver wind cause in relation to sinews?
Tremors.
So pag may tremors, there's liver wind, no? What does
Liver.
liver stasis cause in relation to the sinews?
Stiffness, rigidity, and pain of joints.
Where does the liver manifest in?
In the nails.
Okay.
So it's yeah.
So we have to look at the nails of the patient. It would say a lot about the liver, no? What happens when liver blood is abundant in relation to the nails?
Nails will be moist and healthy.
Okay, check your nails, everyone.
Mm-mm.
What happens when liver blood is deficient in relation to the nails?
Uh, it will lack nourishment and become ridged, dry, brittle, and cracked.
Okay, easy, no? Nails lang. What happens to the nails in liver blood stasis?
It becomes dark or purple.
Have you seen the nails of a ballerina? That's-
No, ayon sa toes,
Yeah, yeah. Ayaw mong makita. Where does the
I've
liver...
seen photos.
Yes. Where does the liver open to?
It opens to the eyes,
Yeah,
which is connected to the liver.
yes. So when you nourish and moisten, when the eyes are nourished and moistened by liver blood, you can see well. So
Yeah.
I was thinking kasi, um, if you want to improve your vision, you have to know the points to improve your liver blood, na ba? Mm.
Mm-mm.
Abundant liver blood, what happens to your eyes?
Uh, it will be normally moist and vision will be good.
Good. So, dapat hindi dry eyes. Okay, what happens when you have liver blood deficiency? Describe the
Um, you have blurry vision, myopia, floater in eyes, color blindness, or eyes may feel dry and gritty.
so myopia is nearsightedness. You cannot see far.
Yes, right.
Liver has heat. What happens to the eyes?
The eyes may be bloodshot and it will feel painful and burning
So if you have a
or burn.
patient with bloodshot eyes, how can you effect a change?
No.
So you remove the heat. How do you remove the heat? We learned it yesterday, diba?
Uh,
The yin spring. Remember,
yes.
spring.
Reducing, reduce the
It's so easy. Nasashock ka
the
lang siya. Bakit? So, liver has internal wind. What happens to the eyes?
the eyeball may turn upwards and move involuntarily.
Yes. Meron kang
Hmm.
nystagmus. Nag-rolling. Internal wind. For all you know, you just have to deal with the wind.
Hmm.
The yin and yang organs that affect the eyes are
Uh, the essence from the five yin and six yang organs flows upwards to irrigate eyes, the lung, gallbladder, bladder, SI, heart, and kidney.
dami, no?
Yes,
So,
almost.
almost all
Yeah.
to irrigate the eyes. Okay. Gallbladder. So bladder will pair with SI. The heart will pair with kidney. And then the lung, gallbladder. What
Brother.
what what effect does the kidney have on the eyes?
It nourishes the eyes. So many chronic eye diseases are related to decline of kidney essence or kidney yin deficiency can cause fading eyesight and dryness of eyes.
Yes, chronic eye diseases. What are the
Mhm.
symptoms of kidney yin deficiency in relation to the eyes?
It causes failing eyesight and dryness.
So if you have kidney yin deficiency, it cannot help the liver, diba? Remember?
Mm-mm,
Pansin ng yin.
mm-mm. Yes.
Kailangan ni liver ang yin para ang blood, ang essence, no? Kasi si kidney holds the essence to transform it into blood. But if you have kidney deficiency already, so dry din yung liver blood mo. Dry din yung liver yin mo. Deficient.
And
So you know, you'll have a lot of problems. What is the heart relationship to the eyes?
it mirrors the state of the heart, which
Okay.
houses the mind. Heart fire can cause pain and redness of eye.
Okay. Have you observed someone who avoids they cannot look
Yes,
at you straight
yes.
at the eye. Heart yan. Or baka
Oh.
guilty. Heart deficiency. Yeah. What does the heart fire cause?
Causes pain and redness of eye.
Okay, let's check now if Sir Regel is here. Sir Regel,
Yes, may hapon.
wow.
Yes, good afternoon, Sir Edwin.
Good
May
Good
afternoon.
hapon,
afternoon,
Tricks.
Angel.
Okay, can we finish up to... Thank you, Ma'am Trix. You take over again if
Yes,
wala na siya.
Mabisi na sad ko.
okay.
You're always busy. Sige, we'll do this 15 minutes.
Oh,
What's
asa
the
na
liver?
kita?
Siguro naman because of this, you can already understand how the liver works, no? Sir Regel. Please
Yes, a
share
little bit.
this with your comrades, with your friends in
Uh, what
self-study. What does the liver
Mhm.
control? What
what
body?
does the liver control? The tears.
Yes.
Tears. No! Liver
What does
control the tears. Oh no.
what does heat stirring liver wind cause? Remember,
Men-
kung grabe yung heat mo sa liver, it can have wind. So pag nag-wind yan, you'll have a lot of issues.
Yeah, of course, we have high fever. If high fever, convulsions, and infections like meningitis.
Yes. What is the pathology of spleen?
The limbs becomes very weak, and yeah,
So the limbs are weak, that's spleen. If you have muscle cramps, that's liver. Mahina yung liver blood. What does the liver house?
the ethereal soul, the hun,
Okay.
the young in nature. So yeah, that survives the body to flow back to the world of subtle, non-material energies. Influences capacity of planning life and finding a sense of direction. Described as coming and going of the mind, shun. If not kept in check, a person can become manic. Under abundance, mind becomes sterile, and depressions happens. Source of life, dreams, visions, and projects, inspirations, creativity, ideas, which gives the mind the necessary other dimensions of life.
See? Take care of the liver.
Yeah.
Kasi if you live life aimlessly, wala ka ng direction, wala ka ng plans, or if you start making plans already, you're better off as you're not ano anymore. You're of no use na, di ba? Mm.
Mm.
So there's a problem with the liver. Kaya in Cebu, let's try to, check the liver. Kasi I notice grabe na ang stress doon. It's second to Manila already or even worse sometimes. 'Di ba?
Mga palahubog, Dok, wala na yung future.
Oh yes. Okay. Um, what happens if your liver blood is deficient? What happens to the ethereal soul, the hun?
The hun, you cannot have sense of direction in life.
Yeah. So if you
No
have
purpose.
muscle cramps all the time, if you have dry eyes, if you have blurry vision, ano pa ba? If you have yeah, yung mga women with scanty, this can happen. Okay,
Mm.
if the liver blood and liver yin is weak, what happens to the ethereal soul?
So I'm not so sure about this one, but we have this like l- out of the bout of experience body
Out of
like
out of body
yeah.
experience.
Your
We,
body.
we call this one as what do you
Um,
call it? Meditation again. Uh I forgot the name in
projection.
Sanskrit. But we have this kind of we have this kind of practice like out of the body experience.
Oh.
I forgot the one.
Ay, let's ask Sir Mark. I'm sure si Sir Mark knows a lot about this. Nag-out of the body experience ka ba always, Sir Mark?
Minsan lang 'pag may gusto lang akong puntahan, Doc.
Ay, Diyos ko naman kakatakot. Especially Sir Mark, Sir Regel, you will find him interesting. Pag nag-ano na tayo sa Cebu, let's invite him to Cebu, maybe next year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
What do you call that again? Out of experience? I
Out
forgot.
of body. Ano ba yung astral projection? Yung parang
Oh yeah, that's astral.
Astral
Astral.
yan, astral projection.
Okay. Di
That's
ba
astral.
magaling ka doon, Sir Mark?
Sakto lang, Doc.
Kaya pag nagpakita ka
But
na siguro sa...
normally you can actually
No, no,
but
no.
this kind of problem, Doc, is not about the astral. You just have weak liver.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a different kind of experience when you have the astral.
Ay, bongga.
So, hindi siya
Mm.
astral projection. It's just...
No, of course not.
Actually, I experienced this before.
Walang ka ka na.
Yung medyo bata-bata pa ako, like I have yin deficiency, I'm bleeding, everything.
Ah,
Parang like I would sleep, parang lumulutang na ako, you know.
ah,
And then I just ignore it kasi I'm so tired. Yeah.
yeah.
Nako, Sir
Tested din.
Rachel, you should meet Sir Mark. Kakaibang tao yan. Mukhang hindi
Oh
tao.
yeah, does he fly or crawl or swim?
He comes to your
What
place.
kind of creature is this?
Okay, let's continue. What happens when you have severe yin deficiency of the liver?
So we have experiences and sensation if they were floating in a few moments just before falling asleep, which means ethereal hun is not rooted in blood and yin.
Yeah, I experienced this before. Buti wala na ngayon. Mabigat kasi di ka na maka-float.
The balance of yin and yang ba is like
Yeah,
out of the out of scale.
yes. What is the liver affected by?
Anger a lot. Frustrations, resentment, this one, repress anger. That one's the most.
Yes.
Repress. You don't want to show your anger.
So protect your
Not
liver by trying to manage your anger.
by
No?
punching by punching someone. So when you punch someone, I said, "Why you punch me? I just want to protect my liver."
Yeah. I hello, Dr. So. Nandiyan si
Bong.
Dr. So. Nakakahiya naman kay Dr. So. Oh.
Bongga.
Dr. So is an expert on nutrition.
Nice.
You will, sana we invite non-members kasi hopefully you'll become members very soon sa PAI ha. Let's go to Manila. What does repressed anger cause? Hindi mo nilabas yung anger mo. Sir Reg.
In the liver. Yeah, that's why my anger. I need anger. What anger? What is that?
Repress your anger. You did not let your anger out. Like, kinimkim mo lang because
No, I need. If we have anger, you can channel it to other things.
oh, how?
There's a lot by punching someone.
Oh my God.
Bong.
There are less violent way.
No, you have a lot of things you can actually channel that.
Or less violently meditate.
You meditate. What if you'll explode? Okay, what does repressed anger cause? You will have liver Qi
Yeah.
stagnation.
It was just like
The liver Qi stagnates. The
so
young
you will
one.
have it will increase the young. So you have we call about the liver is fiery,
Rising.
hot.
So what
Yes,
happens
fat.
when you vent your anger? Nilalabas mo yung anger mo.
So you have liver. If the liver becomes super hot, the fire,
Yeah,
the
liver.
young rising,
Yes. What is
and
the
overwork
so
liver.
what is the effect of liver blood stasis on the eyes?
You have painful eyes.
Painful eyeball,
Yeah.
What is the effect of liver yang rising on the eyes?
It becomes too watery.
What does the liver storage affect?
Volumes of the blood the volume of the blood in the body. We have menstruations and we have eyes and sinews.
Okay. So if there's no liver storage, you will have blood deficiency, you will have scanty menstruation or no menstruation, you'll have blurry vision, and you'll have muscle cramps. What are the other yin organs that affect the eye?
Heart, kidneys.
Yes. Okay. What is this? The coming and going of Shan, the source of life, dreams, the vision, inspiration.
Hun, ethereal soul. Hun.
Okay. Anger that is vented. This was already asked.
So it will raise the young.
Yes.
Too strong power.
Mapulang-mapula yung mukha, no?
Yeah. Overwork liver, no good.
What is the smell of the liver?
It's rancid.
Have you smelled someone who is a habitual, who is diba?
Those people who really fat and unhealthy, we have like metabolic syndromes. they really have very bad smell, especially their body as well. So bad.
Yes.
Mm,
Yeah. So
yeah.
if you go to the
Because
room,
their body's always hot, so that's why always burning,
yeah,
very smelly.
rancid, no? Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Color of the liver.
Oh, green becomes green na. No more na. Kana no blood naman. No blood.
So if you have liver Qi stagnation, your complexion is greenish. If you
Mm.
have vaginal discharge, you have greenish discharge, dampness in
Mm.
the liver channel, taste of the liver.
I haven't tried this one. Not so sure. It sounds sour. I'm vegetarian, so I don't know.
Okay.
So liver pathology, heat, excessive consumption of foods and herbs, and sour taste may injure the liver, spleen, and muscles.
Yeah, too much sour is not good too. No? So if you have liver
Too
pathology, there will be heat.
mm,
Liver climate or the climate where the liver is sensitive.
very sensitive to the wind. This is quite very obvious to those people who really have problems with liver. They too easily get, like, how to say that? They don't get cold, always hot.
Yeah. The sound of the liver.
Oh, they love shouting. They always get angry,
Yes.
even singing, not in tune, always shouting.
Okay. What organ stores and excretes bile?
The gallbladder.
What is the function of the gallbladder?
So it stores and excretes the bile, transmits heat to digestive organs to aid digestion, receives bile from the liver, and stores and excretes it for digestion. Gallbladder qi aids ascending of liver qi.
Great. Wow, master. What is a special characteristic of the gallbladder in Chinese medicine?
In an extraordinary young organ, only young organ that doesn't deal with food, drink, and waste products. Only young organ that doesn't communicate with exterior, like mouth, anus, urethra. Only young organs that stores the bile. And the only organ of central essence which indicates a pure refined fluid.
Yeah, pure refined
Mm.
fluid. What are the symptoms in dysfunction of the gallbladder? But that we
They
could tell
always
you there's an issue.
I have gallbladder problems before. I always have belching. And then you have belching, you have this always have nausea. Sometimes you always like not really vomit, but more like nausea. And but belching is very obvious.
Yeah,
Mm,
belching like the tambucho, no?
mm, belching.
What is the function of the minister fire in relationship to the gallbladder?
Minister of Fire reaches the gallbladder and warms it.
Yes, it reaches. What does the gallbladder chi aid in?
It ascends the liver qi. It helps in ascending the liver qi.
What does the flow of bile depend on?
It helps with the free flow with the liver qi of the liver
So
qi.
that means if you have liver chi stagnation,
You
you
have problems
will
with
also have problems with the gallbladder.
yes.
What does the gallbladder control?
Your decision making and sinus.
What? Okay. Gallbladder functions again.
So it really helps with the decisions. It controls the courage and initiative. Also have with helps with other 11 internal organs, and it all motivates others. If you have deficiency of this, you'll be fearful. You have timid personality. You have no drive in life.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah. And also, you would tend to wake up very early,
Mm.
1 a.m.
I noticed this one. Those people who have gallbladder problems, especially liver, they always eat a lot. And if you ask them what they wanted to do in life, they cannot answer. What they want is just to eat.
So they can, okay. They do not know what to answer.
Yeah, they have no drive at all.
Yes. What does the gallbladder provide to the sinews?
So gallbladder provides qi to the sinews and to ensure their proper movement and agility. The hui, point for sinus is a gallbladder channel. 34. The liver nourishes the sinus with blood. Yeah.
Oh, so GB34 is a very important point.
Hmm.
Now let's talk about the mental aspect of the gallbladder.
So in a psychological level, we have, of course, that courage. You don't have courage, and you don't like to make changes as well. And the decision making is very poor. And the descending of the gallbladder chi that stimulates the liver, also not good. And the gallbladder has influence on the quality and of the sleep.
Okay. Yeah. That's why you will have nightmares if
Yeah.
you have an issue there. What happens when the gallbladder is deficient? I think you already answered this earlier. No?
Yes. Depression is the key word. Slightly manic if it exists.
Yeah.
Awakens early in the morning. Very common for those people who are palahubog.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I saw this one a lot of people.
Yeah.
They have fatty liver and they cannot sleep well after they wake up.
Yeah, they cannot.
Mm.
Yeah. That means that those people who wake up, like for example, they sleep around 10,
Mm,
and most of them they wake up before 3 and they cannot sleep again.
yeah.
And
Again.
they ask their liver, they have a lot of problems, especially they have like fatty liver.
Yeah.
Very palahubog.
No.
Palahubog.
Okay. What about if you have dreams? What is the, you know, deficiency of the gallbladder? What do you dream of?
Always like fighting. Suicide.
Okay, it
Deficient.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Dreams of fighting.
Can
Always
you
fight.
relate? Can you relate to this, Mom?
Yes,
Actually,
before ako, I always dream of fighting.
I,
As in like sword fight, ganyan.
oh
because
nice.
of the
And
gallbladder.
yes,
Relate mo.
well, for the
You should
liver.
you must have a cool after tricks.
Let's ask the psychic from Bulacan. Sir Mark, can you tell us? Andiyan ka ba siya? Ah, yeah. Anong common,
Yes,
Sir Mark, yung mga dreams na fight, trials, and suicide?
fighting.
Ano bang nadidream mo?
Lagi akong takot dyan eh. Nakakatakot. Tapos lagi akong galit dahil may mahabol sa akin.
Oh no.
Oh.
Gusto mo sa punto na parang sinasaksak ko
Oo,
na pa.
Lahi man kadok goro kay basin ang mugukod nimo kwarta man so murag ay kwarta na sad no.
No, it will not scare me.
Mapagukod na jud ko
It will
dok.
scare you if you run after the kwarta. Okay. What is the relationship between the liver and gallbladder?
So they're very close in relationship. They get regards to the physical and mental, emotional aspects. The liver's function of smooth flow of qi helps the gallbladder function of storing and discharging the bile. And of course, gallbladder's ascending action helps liver's function of smooth flow qi.
Yeah. Okay. TCM classifies the liver into four aspects. What are they?
Liver yin, liver blood, liver yang, liver qi.
Okay, very good. Liver is the general of an army. Liver is indomitable Zhang. What is the
Yeah.
character of the liver and what are the implications?
Liver is one of the most powerful organs with strength. Yeah, understandable.
The liver's function of maintaining free flow of qi is shown in what three aspects?
So it helps to regulate emotional, and it promotes digestion and absorption, and it keeps qi and blood moving normally.
Yeah, makes sense. What are typical symptoms
Yeah.
of stagnant liver qi?
This is very common. We have depression. super common. Paranoia, oh my goodness. Hi, sighing. Stuffy sensation in the breast. And this one, hypochondrium, actually is the same with depression.
Yes.
But depression is depressive state, really obvious.
Okay, fill in the blanks. Bile is produced by the blank and stored by the blank.
Bile is produced by the liver and stored by the gallbladder.
Very good. If liver fails to maintain free flow of qi, what digestive symptoms may result?
So if the if the qi doesn't flow well, so for the spleen we have vertigo, diarrhea. For the stomach, yeah, belching again,
Okay.
very obvious. Abdominal crampness as well, and constipation. For the gallbladder, we have indigestion, hypochondriac, pain, and bitter taste, and jaundice.
Now it makes sense, no?
Mm.
If qi and blood
No.
stagnates because of disorder of the liver, what symptoms may result?
Oh, pressures in the chest, distending or pricking pain in hypochondriac region, dysmenorrhea, and possible formation of palpable mass. Oh, we have two more.
The liver's function of maintaining free flow of qi is the action of dredging the what?
Water passages,
And this
and
function
this
result in
results in edema, ascites. I have friends who have ascites.
ascites is generalized edema. The whole body is
Yeah, they really looks like, how I call that, Teletubbies.
anasarca, yun tawag doon.
Uh,
Teletubbies. And they eventually die.
they do.
Yeah. I have a
Mm.
classmate who was like that. He came to me, para siyang AI, para siyang robot.
They're really suffering. Luoy man, my good friend.
Yes. So we should have already, that's why we need to educate everyone that they need to have regular treatments. No?
Mhm.
Blank and seminal emission are related to the liver function.
The menstruation and
Tendons are
seminal
nourished by
emission.
liver blood. What are the symptoms when the tendons are deprived of blood?
So when the tendons deprive of blood, obviously we have numbness. And of course, we have lesser blood flow, we have sluggishness of the joint movements. And if you have sluggishness, we have spasms of the tendons. And of course, too much of the spasm, then tremors may occur.
Yeah. So from here we can deduce how tremors, no, like Parkinson's disease, um, evolves, diba? So it all starts from having a bad liver. So we need to
Tag-
protect talaga our liver.
Hmm.
When there is excessive heat in the liver and burns up liver yin, yeah, which makes sense, diba? Kasi the heart is connected to the brain, diba?
Hmm.
So if the liver deficiency is too much, kasi a liver deficiency, like liver yin deficiency, can have fire, then there's fire, there's wind, no ma? So it affects the
Unbalanced.
heart imbalance and the heart connects to the brain. So kasi like substantia nigra will be affected, that part of the brain that has something to do with the movement. When there is excessive heat in the liver and burns off liver yin, liver wind stirs inside. What are the symptoms?
Convulsion of the four extremities, opisthonotus,
Pisotonas.
opisthonotus, backward clenching of the body, clenching of teeth. Yeah, they always get angry. That's why.
Nails are the surplus of the blank.
Tendons.
What is the physiological relationship of liver and eyes? What are the pathological changes?
For physiological, eyes are nourished by the liver blood. Pathological, we have deficiency of the liver blood, liver yin deficiency, liver fire or wind heat in liver meridian, and damp heat in liver and gallbladder.
So these are the things that you need to. By the way, starting next week, we proceed with patterns, no? Para before I go there, medyo familiar ka na with patterns. This is so important. Um, I'll know the questions later, no? We'll start with the patterns. I hope you can convince your friends to join us if they have time. I know
Oh,
our schedule is very
sige.
irregular, but they can always watch the recording.
Ah,
Ma'am Tricks.
ah.
Yes, Doc.
Actually, very exhaustive na nga yung ating ano eh, no? Kasi I'm not really into lectures. I'm more into this. Like, I learn more from this. Kasi parang, it's outlined, it's, ano. Okay. So, we'll probably change the format siguro next year sa ating webinar. Siguro mga 25-25. What do you think, no, Ma'am Tricks? And then we go to like
Yes.
topic. Like this one, these are the patterns, Sir Regil. Liver blood deficiency, and then if you
Mhm.
don't correct it, it becomes liver yin deficiency. And so liver yin deficiency, that means there's some uh deplete na yung yin mo, and so there will be heat, there will be fire, and then you can have damp heat in the liver and gallbladder. What is the relationship between the liver and lung in harmonizing qi activities?
For the lung, we have that is in the upper tiao, so it should descend, and the liver that is the lower tiao, so it'd be ascend.
Okay,
So it
so
should
they
have
always
balance.
work together. If one will ascend, the other one will descend. Yun.
Yeah, just flow
Yes.
normally.
Yin and yang. What are the effects of spleen dysfunction on the liver? This time we have a spleen that is very abnormal, that is very low.
Mm,
What is its impact on
mm.
the liver?
So if we have insufficiency of the source of qi and blood. Of course, malnourishment of the liver, deficiency of the liver blood. Again, we have blurred vision, emaciation, oligomenorrhea, scanty period, amenorrhea, or no period at all. And of course, possible we have disturbance in the emotional state.
So the same way, diba? Much as if you have an issue with the liver, it impacts the spleen. The same way that
Mm.
if you have an issue with the spleen, it affects the liver because you will have insufficient source of qi and blood. And so
Mm.
this will result in inability of the liver to store blood. So you'll have liver blood deficiency. So you'll have all these things, diba? Thank you
Yeah,
so much, Sir Regil. Thank you everyone for joining. Any
wala isa
Yun,
pa yan.
Thank you, Doc.
Ay, ano to? How many punches? Alam, may nagtanong. How many punches? Si ano
Okay.
yan? Si Ma'am Leticia of Paay.
This discounted punches or kuhan, tuloy-tuloy na this punch.
This is not recorded. Tanggalin ko muna recording.